Shawn Ray here in Venice Beach, California, in front of the Mecca Gold's Gym right over my shoulder. We are headed to Chicago for Muscular Development TV for the Chicago Pro Extravaganza. Tim Gardner is putting it on with an NPC component on Independence Day, taking place beginning the 2nd of July, the 3rd, 4th, all the way through the weekend. And we've got some professional bodybuilding along with the return of women's bodybuilding taking place in Tinley Park Convention Center. Let's get right down to the main event. This is the Men's Open Pro Contest, and only a week ago we saw the Canadian Ronaldo Gary take first runner-up to Fred Biggie Smalls. Well, this time Biggie Smalls is sitting out, concentrating on the Olympia, and this is Ronaldo's show to lose, but he's gonna have some competition. We've got a big Akeem Williams coming back. He was also 3rd place to Ronaldo, so that's a kind of a rubber match to see who's gonna win. We know that Ronaldo's condition took him to the first runner-up spot. We'll find out if that takes him to the winner's circle over the much bigger, more muscular Akeem Williams. But there's also gonna be other challenges coming his way. John De La Rosa from New York. He's throwing his hat into this arena. A lot of people think that this is a big, overblown 212-pound bodybuilder, but John De La Rosa has the goods to walk off with victory and qualify for this year's Mr. Olympia. We're gonna find out when he stands next to those two front runners in the competition. Also, Brad Rowe is gonna be there. Brad Rowe made a very impressive showing. His legs are a little bit oversized, but he also knows that he's been working on his upper body, and if it comes to fruition, he might be able to find himself up there in the dogfight with the condition working for his advantage. Michael Lockett. Michael Lockett's a guy who's kind of almost there. The knock on him was one leg was kind of bigger than the other, but what he's been doing is working on his posing. And that might be the difference for Michael Lockett to get a good look by the judges and take him up in there for the dogfight to try to qualify for this year's 51st anniversary of the Mr. Olympia weekend. There's some other guys competing. Mike Dragna by way of Hawaii. We haven't heard or seen anything from Mike Dragna in a very long time, so we're looking forward to seeing what he's been up to. And also the Masters former football player Keith Williams from Minnesota. Tried out here at the California Pro, things didn't go his way. He's had a good month to try to correct some of the problems. We'll find out. He doesn't have far to travel from Minnesota to Chicago. Also, we have a 212 competition taking place. I mean, promoter Tim Gardner spares no expenses. The 212 division is also going to be very competitive. We have Ricky Tricky Jackson, who was just 3rd only a week ago at the Europa show competing. Also, we have Derek Farnsworth, Brad Davis, Kevin Ofram, Craig Richardson, represented by MHP Nutrition by way of New Jersey, was just a little bit out-muscled by our eventual winner, Kang Wong Kang from Korea. He's not there. On paper right now, this is a 212 contest that Craig Richardson should win if everything goes his way. But there's a whole lot more going on that weekend with promoter Tim Gardner. You've got women's physique, women's bodybuilding, masters competitors, the NPC, all that stuff's going down in Tinley Park at the Convention Center on 4th of July weekend, and we'll get things started off on the 2nd with our roving reporter David Bay and Team Muscular Development will be in the house getting paparazzi videos, paparazzi photographs, and a live play-by-play. Make sure you tune in to musculardevelopment.com. For MD, I'm Shawn Ray.